on, everybody. Welcome to Morning Word. For those that are new to this, this is where I share a short couple-minute video, really to share for my own personal Bible study. The reason I do this, I really wanted us to share the things that God has done for me through the Word. And, if you could get just a 10% of the things that God's done for me, I'm telling you, you'll be blessed and you would fall in love with this book like I have. And one thing I always say, almost as my disclaimer, I am not an evangelist. I am not a Bible teacher, not a scholar of this word. As someone who reads this daily, and by applying it, I've seen my life go from here to here. And that's really the thing that I think God put on my heart that He wanted to share. That, if you apply this book of principles, okay, move away just from a book of stories, it will bring life, because this is the book of life. So let's really get into this book of life and let's start transforming your life. And let's see what God's got for us today. We're still reading from the book of Genesis, and we'll be reading from chapter 46 from verse 1 to 3, and it reads this. So Israel set out with him all that was his. And when he reached Beersheba, he offered sacrifices to God of his father Isaac. And God spoke to Israel in a vision and said at night and said, Jacob, Jacob. Now you think, hold on, Jacob and Israel's the same person here. Okay, here I am, he replied. I am God, the God of your father. And he said, do not be afraid to go down to Egypt, for I will make you into a great nation there. Understand, Jacob, before his name was changed, obviously was Israel. So, started the whole real nation of Israel. That's where we get the nation of Israel. And it came from, obviously, Jacob. Now, understand this. When Jacob was teaching his kids, sound principles. When he was teaching his son Jacob, and if you haven't got the story, probably watch some of these older videos that we've done. And he was teaching his son Joseph the principles of God. He didn't know that he was laying up a great foundation, for a nation. Just by the things that he was teaching his kids, like maybe Bible stories at night, praying together in the morning. All these little things were having a dramatic effect, that God would be able to also build a nation from his seeds. Like crazy, right? Now, understand this. This is the question that God was, really showing me was, what am I teaching and modeling to my own children? And that's the question that I ask you. What are you modeling and teaching, with your own children? Are you building a great nation, from what you're teaching your children right now? That's the question that God asked me, and I was really challenged by that. And this is the learning. How I teach my children will have a knock-on effect for future generations. That's the truth. That your generations leading up to you may not have been the best, but the generations leading after you can be great, all because of what you're doing right now with your kids. So this is really going out to parents. I really want to just quickly share a story. There's a guy in my church called the Shans. This guy is incredible. He's been married I think 40 years. His kids are in the church. His grandchildren, the kids are married. Because he had a foundation that he set, he started teaching his children. Now his children are teaching their children. And I'm already seeing a whole little mini nation being built there of greatness, of love, and of sincerity, and of care. So big up to the Shans. If you're watching these videos, big up to you, man. You guys are awesome. Seriously, you guys are building a great nation. So here's the thing, here's the action, Ensure to be teaching values and principles to your kids right now, that you would be proud of the whole nation following. That makes sense? Teach your kids values and principles now that you'd be happy to see the whole nation following. Because the truth is, you are building the nation for your little nation, your family. So let's go and build it. So God bless you. Thank you for joining us today. And as we always say with Morning Word, God's gift to us is life. What we do with that life is our gift back to God. Remember to obviously subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on social media, hit us up with your comments. Just let us know if this is making a difference. And thank you for everyone who's come up to me and said, yo, Denzel, I listen to this in the morning before I go out and stuff like that. It's really a blessing. So God bless you, and we'll see you soon for the next Morning Word.